Hey, what's up everybody? Shane here. Today I'm going to be doing reggae rhythm guitar or guitar skanks or whatever you want to call it. So today I'm using my Epiphone Les Paul guitar. It's a pretty cheap guitar. It's about 300 bucks. It does the job. And the settings on this that I'm using, all the treble knobs and volume knobs are at 100%. So all of them are at 10. And then with the pickup switch, I'm using the treble all the way down mode, which is basically just a bridge pickup. Let me show you how each of those sound. So if I have it on treble mode, sounds like that. If I had it up on rhythm mode, so two totally different sounds. So depending on the track that you're doing, you'd probably want to play around with that. For this particular track, I'm going to be doing it with that more mid sound, or AKA, as it's called here, treble. So as far as processing goes on the track, if you look on the screen here, I'm using Guitar Rig 5. And what I did was I put on a jazz amp with a match cabinet, and I have kind of a low cut shelving EQ on there just to round out the lows. And I didn't mess with any of the settings on here. Maybe later at the mixing stage, that's probably something I'll do. I'll play around with the treble, mids, bass. I'll probably play around with the mic amp settings. But as far as tracking goes, just a basic setup that it comes preset is perfect for this sound. So I'll close out of that. And so I'm going to be doing 2 tracks of these guitar skanks. And the reason why I'm doing 2 is so that once I'm done, I can pan them left and right. Or if I want in the mix stage, I can just keep one of them and have the guitar coming down the center or anywhere on the sound stage that I would want. Or with 2, you got the option of using both and panning them. So whenever I record guitar, rhythm guitar skanks, I always record at least 2 tracks of doing the same thing, just so that I have that option at the mixing step. So let's do some rhythm guitar here, and I'm just doing a basic single hit. So this is a basic hit. I'll probably add in a little bit of like notes and flavor here and there, but that's about it. So I'll do 2 tracks of that, and we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so we got our first take here, and we'll record enable the second track. We'll lower down the first guitar track so that I can hear more of the second take, and then we'll see how it sounds with 2 tracks. Alright, so you can see on the second take I added in a little bit more notes, and you can tell by the waveforms here, there's a little bit of notes here, a little bit here, some here. So let's play it together. let's see, maybe around 6.2. And while I was playing, I could tell that the timing of my skanks wasn't that great. So for this particular video, I'll leave it as such, but then when we go to edit these tracks, I'll kind of show you how I move the skanks around. But here's how it sounds with the skanks, both of them panned down the middle. All right, so as I expected, there's some timing issues there, but for the most part, it's pretty close to the sound that I want. So what I'm going to show you guys is how it sounds when you pan it, one of them all the way to the left, and then the second one all the way to the right. And both are similar, but what it's going to do is give it a little bit wider sound stage. So you're going to kind of feel surrounded by the sound. And then the fact with the second track, you got that little bit extra sound. You'll hear it pop out in your right earphone or your right speaker. So let's take a listen to that. All right, cool. That's it. That's a guitar skanks. And in the next video, we're just gonna build upon that. So I'll probably do some of the bass picking to copy whatever the bass line did. So yeah, hope this helped you guys. Hope it helped clarify some of the settings that I used on this track. And yeah, just, fool around with the pickup switch. Use a pick when you're doing your skanks. That's how you get that sharp attack. And then if you're plugging directly into your audio interface, use a amp simulator. I would recommend Guitar Rig 5. That jazz amp is pretty awesome for reggae tracks like this. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.